Okay, so just to get right into this game preview here, the Frontenacs snapped a 6-game losing streak against Oshawa on Friday. So of course Oshawa is going to be looking to get back at you tonight. How do you feel about that?
It's something that these guys won last night too, so that's important because now hopefully we can have them on a little downslide again. So it's a little momentum switch. We played in Belleville last night and we played really well. Our goaltending didn't, and that's where we struggled throughout the year, and we're trying to correct that. But these guys will be ready for us. But again, for us, we're just going to try to play a slow, patient game, and then let them turn the puck over.
Be a little easier without John Tavares?
Oh, yeah, a little.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so through 2008 was a little bit of a rough start. You came in now, and what are your plans to turn this team around?
Well, I wouldn't say it's as far as coming into this, not knowing who my players were, who the teams in the league were, it was a tough thing to do, but I knew it wouldn't take me too long to get to know, obviously, my own team, and now getting to know some players around the league. And we are a young team. I think we're losing 4 guys, possibly 5 guys next year. So we're going to have a lot of returnees for another year, 2 years. So it's I like what we're doing. Again, we got to build in certain positions, but our goal is just to. I think the biggest thing is show me the work ethic and the commitment, and then that's going to give us a chance to win each and every game.
How do players take to you being their coach's high-profile hockey player in the NHL?
Well, I think it's a give and take a little bit. I've got to be a different person as well sometimes. I don't like my side where I got to yell and scream and I shouldn't say yell and scream, but sometimes you got to be the bad guy, and it's hard for me to do. But again, this is all learning with kids. It's different than where I just came from with the Marlies. Those guys are a bit older and more experienced. And now dealing with the kids here, I'm really enjoying it. But I know there's lots of work to be done.
Right. How did you decide to become a coach? Was it a long-time plan?
No, you know what? For 2 years I was doing management scouting with the Leafs. And the past year I went over to the Spangler Cup, and that gave me a little taste of the coaching side of it, and I just felt that I had a lot more passion for that side than just watching and evaluating players. So we'll see what happens. I've got a contract here for another year or two, and again, I haven't decided on the length yet, but it's more family reasons if I don't come back. It's just because my kids need me at home. So.
Right. How did you feel the very first time you stepped behind the bench? Different perspective?
Yeah, it wasn't, you know what, I guess it was a little different for me because I had my 2 assistant coaches running the team that game. Because again, I didn't know the players yet. And so the first 3 or 4 games, they kind of directed everything. And once I got to know the guys, I kind of changed the power play, changed the lines a little bit as well. And then started getting into it. So it was fun.
What about before the Leafs hired Ron Wilson? Were you scouted about being the Leafs head coach?
No.
You weren't interviewed?
No, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing as well. And I was with the Marlies, and now I'm coaching here as a head coach, more of the bench boss situation where an assistant coach is a little bit different, but I need experience. And if I want to move up the rankings, I've got to have that. So this is just step one, and if I'm not 100% sure I'm going that route, but I am testing the waters.
So where would you say today that you want to be 5-10 years down the road? What would be your ideal goal?
If you're going that route to the NHL, I'd be looking 2-3 years away.
Okay.
That's where I want. I wouldn't be looking 5-10 years. I think, I was involved with this game for 20 years, 2 years now, or 2 and a little bit of the management side, and so I'm back into it. And I'd say even after 5-6 years of coaching, you almost say, okay, break time, and then you kind of figure it out. So again, I can't look into that little crystal ball right now. I don't know how long I would do it. Maybe you're right. Maybe I would do it 10 years. But at this point in time, I'm not even thinking of it.
Okay.